Mad Max coming to you live from Closeout Bats, and today I am talking about Wilson ball gloves for 2024/2025. And right here, I have the fall drop for the A2000. So gloves have become almost like a fashion statement when it comes to on-field display, whether it's baseball or softball. So Wilson has created different launch schedules where you're going to have a fall launch, you're going to have a spring launch, and you will have a summer launch, and you will also have kind of your classic line, which will round things out. So there will be a glove for pretty much everybody throughout the year, and kind of creating this kind of demand where you're going to see different drops. So almost like shoe culture, clothing culture, and that's kind of what gloves have ultimately become. So this is going to be your fall launch for the 2024 season/25. This is going to be your PF88, which is a Pedroia fit, meaning tighter hand opening here, super skin all around this glove, 11 1/4. So definitely built for your kind of younger guy that's looking obviously for that kind of pro quality glove. That's what this glove is right here. Next, you're gonna have another Pedroia one. This one will be your DP15, 11 1/2. One of the better looking gloves, all super skin, so it's very lightweight to kind of break in. You can see a little bit more closure. Definitely a glove that's still gonna need some breaking because you're gonna realize who this glove is for. Definitely a younger kid that's looking for that kind of better quality infield glove. Next, you will have a 1786, which is a classic design, meaning that it's an 11 1/2. Infield, use this all around the infield. Second short, again, if you had to play an inner two at third, you could get by using something like this. Again, all 11 1/2 with that eye web to it. Really good looking glove. Love the way this glove looks, and love the way that this glove feels as well. You're gonna have to get into your 11 3/4 as well. So this is gonna be your 11 3/4. This one will have that right here. You're gonna see the spin control. So the spin control will basically just stop the ball friction kind of from inside the glove, and kind of obviously it's not like it's sticking to it, but it's ultimately staying in there a little bit longer and kind of going right towards that pocket. We saw that come about 2 years ago, and they definitely are still utilizing that today. Then you'll have another 11 3/4, but this is a different pattern, the 1785, and this is probably one of the better looking 1785s I've ever seen. Not to pick on this 1785, but there's always kind of been like a colorway. I remember the burnt orange one, the Texas orange one, which kind of was maybe not exactly the best colorway. I know there was kind of a big closeout on that one, but this one, definitely there will be no closeout. You can see that the colorway is what is popular right now. Again, that's a great glove for third base as well. We're going to get into your 12s. Right here, you're going to have probably my favorite one, and I think a lot of people's favorite. The Ele de la Cruz is a stud. This is 12-inch. Use this everywhere. Use this for third. If a younger guy could use it for the outfield as well. Obviously, the H-web to it, and obviously the spackle paint, which is wildly popular as well. Wilson did a really good job with these gloves, like not even debating that. This one is going to be your pitcher's model, available in the right hand and left hand throw. The B23 with the sword style web to it, which is going to be the style obviously we know that is coming from Japan, which people are definitely in tune with and definitely want when it comes to Wilson ball gloves. Then we're going to get into your kind of outfield gloves. This one is your 12 1/4. This is a new pattern for them, the P50. So this one is the Pedroia fit one, the 12 1/4. This is again a tighter hand opening for those younger kind of guys to be able to squeeze it. Super skin here, great colorway with obviously that teal, which is definitely coming on. Really strong when it comes to gloves. We'll have your 12 1/2. This is the 1750. This is, again, great for an outfielder not wanting that big 12 3/4. They could use this, the all leather glove, the Columbia blue, the red. Just colorways are just, the colorways just speak for themselves. You see them right here in front of the camera. They are just amazing. Then we will have your outfield one, the 12 3/4. The 1750 comes in a left hand as well. This 12 3/4 will be the Stephen Kwan, who is a stud when it comes to obviously Cleveland Guardians player. This one is 12 3/4, featuring that obviously trap web to it as well. All super skin, blonde super skin on the backside. This is a nice glove. Available in right hand and left hand throw. Then we will get into our mitts. So our mitts right here. This one, you will see, will be the 33. This will be your Pedroia fit, so it's going to have the, obviously, wrist strap adjustment to make things a little bit tighter. Great colorway. The teal is just, obviously, chef's kiss ultimately. Then we will have a DPCM, which probably this is the best looking DPCM we've ever seen. It's always been kind of just a very blah glove. Oh, all blonde. Oh, they went all this color. Like, this is just, hey, it's a great pattern, but the colorway is really what draws people in nowadays. So that's where you see something like this. And then, believe it or not, Wilson's first baseman's mitt, enough time has kind of passed in the fall launch that we know that the first baseman's mitt they're sold out of, and this one is killing it. The 1679, they've improved this pattern. They've done some really good things. The colorway is great. It feels great. Hats off to Wilson for obviously creating a first baseman's mitt that definitely kind of can go toe-to-toe with some other manufacturers. You guys can find all of these, the fall 2024-2025 launch for the Wilson A2000. You guys can find it on the Close Bets website this year, where you could always shop smart and save big bucks.